where he is. You're going to notice a drone picks up a guy behind that container over there. And what's going to happen is when he walks behind that container, I'm able to continue to see where he is and what he's doing. So here's Ghost X is the drone that's watching. So just watch for a moment. So the blue force is my friendlies. So see that little right-hand corner where it sees behind the containers? They're tracking where the bad guy is. They're tracking where my guys are. And then watch when they go behind the container. So I can actually see through it and watch. Now they're engaging the guy over there and he's down.
Wow.
So this is a system that allows everybody to basically be operating as one combined hive mind where you can all share a view of the world. And by the way, this view that I have, it's shared now with all of the robots as well. So anything I see, like let's see I see someone inside of a building, every drone and every person now sees that person where he is. It's so crazy that I was born at the right time to actually get to build all of this stuff. You're going to notice a drone picks up a guy behind that container over there.
First and foremost, all praises, glory, honor goes to Yahweh Bashem. Yahushua Bashem Rakakwa Das, double honors to the elder apostles, that great millstone that taught us this truth. Citation all Yakin, pushing this word day in and day out. Hey, yeah, he's born at the right time to become a slave, right? Because that's the Edomite, so-called white man, according to the Bible, all right? First and foremost, all praises, glory, honor goes to Yahweh Bashem, Yahushua Bashem Rakakwa Das, double honors to the elder apostles, that great millstone that taught us this truth. Citation all Yakin, pushing this word day in and day out. So you just saw the devil, man. He's saying, yeah, because, you know, really, those weapons are to take out Jake, you Israelites, so-called Negros, Latinos, Native Americans, all right? Then you speckled-bird Israelites who look like the other nations, but your forefathers go back to us, right? So, the Lord is getting ready to make a move on you niggas, and it ain't gonna be pretty, man, all right? Here it is. You know, the so-called white man, he, you know, his blessing is a sword, so he's using it to the fullest extent, man, and he's about to get his sword wet one last time with you niggas, man. You know, it's been thousands of years he's had his sword wet with you niggas, and right now, all right, the Lord done gave the earth into the hand of the wicked, man, and you know, part of his blessing is his technology is the sword, man, all right? With Esau, he's just leasing the earth, all right? He's, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing permanent, you know? It'll be like a nightmare when we in the kingdom for eternity, man. But, you know, we got to witness this Jacob's trouble, man, all right? And I want to be on the right-hand side of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, not the left, because you 2/3 niggas thinking you're going to be able to use your street tactics against this devil, man. You know, y'all gonna fail misery. Some of y'all gonna, you know, prevail, you know, until y'all get destroyed. But majority of y'all, man, y'all gonna go down easily, man. You ain't gonna go down swinging, man. All right. So, I'm about to get some precepts, man. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the habitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devils come down unto you having great wrath, because he knows that he has but a short time. So the so-called white man knows he has but a short time. That's why he's bringing out his weaponry, man. He's bringing out artificial intelligence, man. All right. Which, you know, that's something that the Lord gave him, man. All right. These super soldier helmets. You know, his Wi-Fi, these drones and so forth, man. Hey, the Lord gave him all that shit, man. Okay. But like I said, he's about to fail miserably, man. So we ain't got to worry about it, man. This is for the 2/3, man. Those super soldier helmets and so forth. That's why they got the National Guard on the ground, because they able to use that shit, you know, to say to fight certain niggas. Okay. And it ain't gonna be pretty, man. Scripture says a time like no other, man. Which I'll get that too. But this is why another reason or further proof we're gonna need spiritual power, you know. Because we're going to have to go up against that real soon, man. All right. When the enemy coming like a flood, man. So let me go to Isaiah 54 and 17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise up against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage and servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord. So no weapon, including those super soldier helmets and these different mosquito drones and these vax in the foods, you know what I'm saying? None of that's gonna prosper. The demonization campaign they about to run, none is gonna prosper, okay? Like I said, it's gonna be like a fucking bad dream when we in the kingdom, man. All right, because we gonna rejoice when the Lord and King David on down, man. Apostles on down. Rule, man. All right, because this is a wicked, unjust queendom, okay? That's why the people are mourning, man. All right. So no weapon's gonna prosper, man. All right. The Lord's gonna allow us to get busy, man. Let me get Jeremiah 16:16. Cause this devil's about to get busy. You think the Lord's just gonna leave us out there high and dry? Hell no. He's gonna have us getting active out here, man. Earlier this morning I prayed for the Lord to give me that 555, that power, man. To take out these niggas. This is Jeremiah 16:16. These wicked ass niggas, man. I'm about fed up with them, man. They want to talk about generational wealth, and I got 401k, man. The Lord's about to take away all that shit from you, bitch ass niggas. Behold, I was sent for many faces, saith the Lord. That's what we're doing now. It's fishing season, and they shall fish them. That's what we've been doing with our apostles on down. Our apostles 40 years plus. All right, 35 to 40 plus years, man. They've been out here, man. And they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain, from every hill, and out of the holes of the rock. So, hey, the Lord's going to level us up, man. Big time, man. And it ain't going to be financial. And that's the spirit I said at camp. A brother said earlier at camp that, man's going to be as fine gold, right? More precious than that. Then I was like, man, what's Esau's little $5 million bounty on that? Because he's gonna do that, put bounties on her head, shit like that. What's that's gonna mean in that time, man? You gonna be worth more than all that shit. So, what your little chump change gonna matter in that day, man? All right, which I believe through the spirit they're gonna have some type of bounty system to have, get us dead or alive. But that's gonna fail, man. All right, because we gonna have that full power, man. All right. So, hey, man, many hunters, 144,000 hunters, man. Let me get Isaiah 59 and 19, man. I believe it's Isaiah or Jeremiah 59. It's one of them. I ain't brought this out in a minute. It's lucky. Yeah, I think it's Isaiah. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua shall lift up a standard against himself. And you see the enemy getting ready to roll as a flood. That's why you got National Guard pretty much activated nationwide. Of course, the cover story is it's only a few cities, but pretty much it's nationwide right now, right? Especially, come this week, man. Everybody waiting till business hours tomorrow to see what they're going to do with the food stamps and shit like that, So, when they release these troops on these niggas, man, they best believe when they look our way, the Lord's gonna hit us with that power, man. All right. So the enemy's about to come in like a flood, man. All right. They about to go deep. It's gonna be beyond National Guard. It's gonna be UN, all that shit. Gerger troops, mercenaries, all that shit, man. But guess what? The Lord's gonna give us that power, man. All right. Which I can't wait. So let me get this last precept. Go back to Jeremiah, man. All right. Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Who's that? He talking about the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, man. It's going to be delivered when Yahushua comes back, when thermonuclear missiles start to rain upon this place. All right. So, hey, man, we about to see, major events take place on the earth, man. Lord willing, starting this month. All right. So I'm going to end it there till next time. Shalom.